This program is about paranormal mysteries. Some of the themes may not be suitable for younger audiences. Parental discretion is advised. Whenever possible, actual news clips and eyewitness accounts are used. The opinions expressed and comments of viewers are for educational and entertainment purposes only. No offense is intended. Proceed at your own risk.
Alright, mic check, 1, 2, 3. My heater just came on. I apologize. Sorry about that. Anyways, guys, how you doing out there? First off, you guys know, let me give a big thank you to Tavia, Jordy, Patrick. I love you, fam. Thank you so much for all the support. Let me not forget 405er, Kimmy B, Patty H, 405er Soul Survivor, Kimmy B, Patty H. Thank you guys and gals so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. We can't do the show without you. If you'd like to help support the channel, then the link should be somewhere around here. Like that one dude who commented on the PacLives channel, he's like, when it's for you, they're just right there. But when it's for others, they're hard to find. Yeah. Anywho, guys, tonight we're going to check out Travis Scott, this whole Astroworld situation. I'm going to give you an update of sorts to it. And then after that, we're going to talk about shadow people, shadow person. It goes hand in hand with sleep paralysis. Hey, what up, Tavia? How you doing? Thank you so much for all the support, fam. A lot of people in the psychiatric world, the psychological world, what do they call psychologists? Whatever, man, psychologist world. They think basically the Hat Man, shadow people, sleep paralysis are all tied in together, which maybe they are. And they believe that it's all in your head. So I'm not going to sit here and, I don't have a degree in that. Or else, I would, Tavia. I'd rub it into everyone's face. Hey, it's all in your head. I'm smart. I got a degree. I know. But I don't, so I won't, Tavia. That's just the way it is, man. Hey, what up, Peach? Peace Pugs. I thought your name was Peach Pugs. How you doing tonight? We ain't even coming to nobody tonight. But it's my stream or your stream. And we bombs first, Peace Pugs. We bombs first when we ride. Please reconsider before you die. We ain't even coming at nobody tonight. But okay. Anyways, after that, guys, we're going to check out another story. I'm going to show you a compilation of some shadow people sightings. Don't get too scared. That's why we came on late, Tavia. Peach Bugs. Don't be getting all scared on me now, okay? Let's get your big girl panties on. What color are they? What make? I'm just joking around. Much love, though, to everyone out there. We really appreciate all the help. And let's just get right into it, Tavia, because I got some videos I want to show you. And it keeps going red. I apologize for that, guys. This is the only computer on in the house. What is going on, Internet Earth? Huh? And hey, there's Jay Hawkins. What up, buddy? Jay Hawkins is up, Park. Shadow people. I used to see those guys when I had been up for days on. Oh, yeah, Jay, they were trying to diminish, which I'm not correlating this to you, buddy, but I'm just saying on that tip, they talked about people staying up for exorbitant amount of times, seeing them, being very prevalent and seeing them, and they said a lot of times those certain people were, on methamphetamines or, some kind of upper, you know what I'm saying, speed type thing, and but I just don't like the way they painted it, Jay Hawkins. It's like they're basically like, well, they're real, but it's just in your head that it's real. Basically, the kind of feel I got. You guys wouldn't watch the video. You let me know what you think. and I definitely don't want to judge anybody out there. So maybe there's like you, Jay Hawkins and Tavia and Peach Bugs may have heard about on what was it, Joe Rogan or other programs. Supposedly there's what do they call them, Jay? The little elves. Now, I know it sounds crazy. Bear with me. I'm not saying this. This is Joe Rogan and the other whites. But allegedly, you can only see these little tiny elves. Okay, if you're on what is it, DMT or something. So who knows? Like a lot of people have you know theorized that certain substances can do certain things. So you guys be the judge. I'm not here to decide that for you, but we're definitely going to check it out. And we got a sad note tonight, Jay, Tavia, peace, pugs, because it's sad because those, what is it, 10 victims? I don't want to slide anyone, Tavia, Jay, peace, pugs, but the victims of the Astroworld tragedy are still, rest in peace. They're still gone. But it's been what, a month or two? I don't even know how long it's been. I'm not trying to open old wounds, but this is real life, okay? So we're not. Anyways, this is Travis Scott's the last news I saw on him. I brought it up, and all it is Kanye West thanking him for something about his daughter, okay? You're going to see here in a minute, the night of the tragedy, Kanye West and Drake went to a strip club, allegedly, and then we're partying, and then, like, I don't even know, what was it, a week or two ago, this last story I'm going to show you, it says Travis Scott was caught golfing a month after the Astroworld tragedy with, like, a bunch of celebrity dipshits. So, we're going to show you that timeline and let you guys know that that's not fair, okay? This dipstick, I still looked, he's still got CDs coming out, he's still doing collabs with, big-time artists. He's got a, what is it, some kind of, I don't want to say the wrong one, but there's some store or some video game or something that has something to do with this guy who's responsible for all these poor kids in his prime of their lives. But he's getting mentioned by Kanye dipshit for brains, uh, and that's the only press you hear about him. He's out in his $1 million cave while these poor kids are gone. Well, never, their families are suffering. It's not fair, okay? I don't care who you are. And we've all agreed on the internet. Travis Scott's not Elvis. He's not even U2. He's horrible. You can't look at it. You know how people used to defend R. Kelly? They're like, man, but he made I Wish, but he made I Believe I Can Fly, and they'd be like, well, he did do that. Like that was some kind of excuse for the horrible stuff he did. You can't even do that with Travis Dipstick for brains. What songs he ever made? Turn up, guys. More Molly. What? Anyways, guys, that's not fair. We're going to watch the video in a minute. Let me read some comments. Jay Hawkins says, prescribed Ritalin. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That's kind of like speed, isn't it, Jay? Sorry to hear that, buddy. Damn, bro. And prescribed Adderall. Oh, my goodness, Adderall's pretty strong. They said that's what old 45 takes every day, sniffs it. Allegedly. And they said it's like the poor man's speed. Just do speed, dude. Don't do. I mean, not Jay Hawkins. He was forced to do it, but I'm saying. Did you know the strongest Adderall in the world is made in Russia, Jay? Kind of makes you think. You be the judge. You connect the dots. But it kind of makes you think if someone really wanted to get their hands on that good Luscian Adderall. Only Luscia, only Mother Luscia has the good stuff. Ooh, they would probably be very good and nice to Russia. Do you get where I'm swaying this boat? Anybody? No. Whatever, man. I believe I can fly. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. That was bad taste. Let's keep going. Jay Hawkins says 60 gigograms a day. Never seen elves. LO. Yeah, Jay, it was crazy. I remember, I don't mean to offend anybody, but it was on the original PacLives channel. Probably what got my whole, almost got me taken down, Jay. But some guy comes in and goes, hey, man, you ever do peyote? And I'm just being honest with him. I shouldn't even said nothing. Hey, what up, Chastity? I should have just been like, no, white man, see you later. Just dodge that bullet. But I didn't. Jay, my fault. My fault is I'm honest. Try to be. So he goes, I go, yeah, man, I've peyote. Peyote, it's part of a ceremony, and it's, when you're on your spirit journey, that's what you take, and this dude goes, oh man, I heard people see the devil. I see demons when they use it. And I was like, what are you talking? What? Who sees that? And the dude's like, not me, man. Joe Rogan and all his, Joe Rogan, the podcaster. Joe Rogan and all his friends. They said they took peyote and they saw that. And I was like, dude, no offense to anybody, but I think only white people would see some demons and shit. Because you're just doing it to get high. I mean, not to be racial, but I'm saying only like Joe Rogan and his California dipshit white boy friends. But I'm saying in general, if you're doing it for the wrong reason, doesn't matter what color you are, okay? White, black, green, yellow. But that sounds to me, anyways, that's what I mentioned. I go, sounds like some whatever people of a certain ethnicity, were doing it and couldn't handle it, Jay. That's what it sounded like to me. Next thing I know, my channel's getting reported all over the place. Don't be mad at me, dude. Come asking me for the truth. I give you my truth, and then you report me. Come on, bro. Come on, internet. Tavia says hot pink, LOL. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Jay Hawkins says prescribed rid. Oh, I just read it, did that. Yeah, rest in peace, Tavia. And Tavia says Fortnite game. Chastity says, hey fam, what up, Chastity? Peace Bug says, LOL, you got 45. I believe. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It's stuck in my head now. But anyways, rest in peace to all those that were taken way too soon. It's some bull jive, guys, and I'm going to be the one out here mad. Okay? All right. Anyways, you guys ever see those Wayans movies where they always have the mom who's heartbroken, and anytime anyone shots in the street, she comes out and screaming and crying. That's real, guys. That's real. Hey, what up, Dora? All right, guys. This is Astro World. It's just a little back. You're gonna get a lot of Astro World tonight, so I hope you're prepared, everyone. But this is just a little collage, a little compilation I put together of certain things. This isn't the video of the ex-witch literally saying he thinks it's a high magic ritual. No, this isn't that video. It's another video of certain things that happen at the concert. There's like shadow people running in the audience, like people call them demonic shadow creatures and posted them on YouTube. There's there's a lot of stuff in here, and this is basically the video's called "Was Astro World a Demonic Ritual?" ? You be the judge. I'm not deciding. This is just footage from the. And then after we look at that, well, before that, let's look at that video, and then I'll show you guys what Drake and Travis Scott allegedly did the night of the tragedy. And then about a few weeks ago to a month ago, they did a story on Travis Scott, what he's doing. And I just want to say, if I had a voice, anything to say, I would say, that's not fair. This little scumbag gets to keep going in $1 million recording booths, making demonic music or whatever he's doing, impregnating Kylie Jenner. All right. And these poor, 10, however many people have passed from that, never get to go home again. This dude isn't the Beatles. This dude is hot garbage. Okay? I'm going to keep bringing it up. Please believe we enemies. Okay? Anyways, this is, if you wanted to see about him, this is, typed his name in. Well, what did I say? He's being mentioned by other people. Anyways, Jay Hawkins says the Germans made a meth called Pervitin, same scientist that we brought over to USA, Operation Blue Book. Whoa, great comment, Jay, buddy. Check this video out, guys. You let me know what you think.
The Astroworld Festival, now considered one of the deadliest concerts in U.S. history. 8 people died, hundreds injured in a crowd surge during Travis Scott's performance on Friday.
Check this out. Oh shit.
Alright, so look, I'm watching the Travis Scott and Drake's concert, bro. What the fuck is this? What was that? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but what the fuck is that? This. What was that? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but what the fuck is that?
Guys, look at what Travis was wearing at the concert. He is wearing a shirt where people that are in the blue are walking into this door like a portal, exiting as literal demons, bro. Those are horns. Wake up. They're red in their horn. What does that depict? Nonetheless, it was on the 6th of November. More symbolism. Oh, but I'm not done with y'all yet. Here's a close-up of the shirt he wore. Literally, look at that, my guys. Exhibit B, you entered through his mouth, idolizing him like a big-ass festival just for him. And then the back of it is a skull. Him dead. Okay, this one may not get a lot of people, but still kind of sus. Come on now. For y'all that have been awake now, and are rocking it with me here in the woke side of life. Triangles, y'all. Not to mention the damn stage was a damn triangle. There was hella triangles. The palms with the eyes. The stars everywhere. If this is not making sense to you, y'all really gotta wake up, but let me break it down if y'all don't know what this means.
When the mayhem ensued, there were clearly spelled out plans to stop the show, including public service announcement scripts to evacuate and the ability to shut down power, which the incident commander has the authority to do so if the lives of employees and guests are in immediate danger. But despite all of that,
you cannot just close when you got 50,000 and over 50,000 individuals, okay? We have to worry about riots.
Wow.
Crowd safety expert Wertheimer strongly disagrees.
If they had the proper information, they would cooperate. If they knew people were dying through a public address system notifying them something was wrong, they would cooperate.
Instead, the show went on for more than a half hour after a mass casualty event was officially declared.
The show should have been stopped before anything ever got this far.
What did Travis Scott do after his concert ended? He went to the Straw World after party at Dave and Buster's with his buddy Drake. They both claimed they had no idea people were injured, and 8 had died until the next day. I call BS.
You know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need,
Alrighty, guys, what do you think about that? So that was right after. Okay, turn that on. Hey, what up, Miles? How you doing, buddy? I know, huh? Tavius' stage backwards cross. Oh yeah, no, and they act like we're crazy. And then wonder why we're crazy. I blame my mother for turning my brother into a crack, but Miles says, looks like a demon jumping from soul to soul. Yeah, man, it was unnatural. Did you see that? You talking about that shadow thing that was in the... Yeah, bro. Tavius says 8 flames equals 8 lives lost, and then 2 more later. Yeah, I think it's up to at least 10, right? Let's hope I don't want to get it wrong. So, And then Miles says, I wouldn't have been dumb enough to go in the first place. Miles says they're allowed to do shit like that. But yet people like us can't do something as little as speak freely. Facts. Oh yeah, man, they're clamping down. Have you been, your channel been feeling it too? Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I'm on the second channel, so that goes to tell you guys what's going on. Thank you so much for being here. But that was pretty much it that we had all heard, and until like I said, this video about a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, this is the last anyone's heard of Travis Scott. So they're like, he looked like he was sad, or he had a 1,000-mile stare. Oh, poor guy. No, he needs to be brought up on charges, in my opinion, and everyone involved with it. Okay, everyone involved with that. That's just my opinion, and I'm going to keep talking on it unless they try to stifle me and everyone. Oh, Miles. Anyways, Jay says they don't care. Demons say the show must go on. Oh, yeah, man. They kept going, so you guys be the judge. But anyways, check this story out, guys, and I'll be right back in a minute, okay? Thank you, Miles, Tavia, Jay, everyone who was here. We'll be right back, okay, guys?
This month will definitely be going down as the worst month ever for Travis Scott's career. After 50,000 people attended his Astroworld Festival, over 300 people were injured and 10 concert goers ended up losing their lives. After issuing his original statement on finding out the news after the concert ended, he then said that he would pay for the funeral expenses of the victims. Travis pretty much went into hiding after that though. He was spotted a few times on the phone pacing around his home in Houston, but for the most part he has remained out of sight. However, now it seems like in sync with Kylie posting to her Instagram stories, Travis is also coming back out into the public. According to TMZ, he was spotted in the Palm Springs area at a local golf course. Apparently, he played a few rounds with Michael Jordan, Mark Wahlberg, and Kris Jenner's boyfriend Corey Campbell. The golf course is also rumored to be near Kris Jenner's gated community. A few snapshots from this celebrity hang were posted online, and even in these candid shots, you can tell that this festival tragedy is looming over Travis. He just looks so deep in thought in most of these images, and I mean, currently he has been hit with over 300 lawsuits, so yeah, that might distract anyone from having a good time. These lawsuits also include the ones that are seeking $750 million in damages, as well as the one that's going for $2 billion. However, included in a lot of those are also Drake, Live Nation, and Apple. Travis Scott's attorney, Edwin F. McPherson, also has been going to bat for Travis and said that there has been too much finger pointing. McPherson even took a shot at the Houston police chief for contradicting what he said. Scott's attorney tells the press, "There has been multiple finger pointing, much of which has been by city officials who have sent inconsistent messages and have backtracked from original statements. Houston Police Chief Troy Finner was quoted in the New York Times as saying, 'You cannot just close when you got 50,000 and over 50,000 individuals. That's that young.' Yet just a short time later, Chief Finner states the responsibility to stop the show falls on Travis. Travis apparently flew to Southern California to spend the Thanksgiving holiday with his family, including Kylie Jenner. Despite what Travis Scott's attorney said earlier though, as with many of these lawsuits, these put the blame on Travis and the festival organizers, especially for failing to take even the most basic of safety precautions. In one of the lawsuits it says, defendants egregiously failed in their duty to protect the health, safety, and lives of those in attendance at the concert, including but not limited to the failure to provide adequate security personnel to implement crowd control measures, proper barricades, and the failure to provide a sufficient amount of emergency medical support. The tragedy at this event had been set into motion when SZA ended her show. People then began to rush over to the main stage area to catch Travis Scott's performance, in an area that was already jammed with a ton of people. The flow of more people coming in started to then increase pressure on the crowd, which left many people caught in the push towards the front of the stage. One concert goer who was caught in this rush and was actually pushed towards the south quadrant told the press, "Once the crowd was moving, you were moving with it. You were at the mercy of the crowd pretty much. There was no way you would have been able to move around or keep yourself stable." Experts are now also saying that the layout of the barriers in the crowd were also to blame. Keith Still, a visiting professor at the University of Suffolk who specializes in crowd safety and crowd risk analysis, told the press, "In general, that's not a safe design because you can't regulate the number of people who are in a high pressure area." Travis Scott's attorney is also stating that the operations plan for Astroworld set plans for certain people to have the power to stop the concert. This included the festival director and executive producers. McPherson claimed that because Travis was heavily focused on his performance, he did not have the ability to actually see that his fans were being injured in the crowd. Scott's attorney then goes on to say, "It was reported that the operations plan designated designated that only the festival director and executive producers have authority to stop the show, neither of which is part of Travis's crew. This also runs afoul of HPD's own previous actions when it shut down the power and sound at this very festival when the performance ran over 5 minutes back in 2019, adding, "Investigations should start proceeding over finger pointing so that together we can identify exactly what transpired and how we can prevent anything like this from happening again." And well, I certainly hope so. But for now, folks, that's all the time that we have for today. Stay classy, and I'll see you on the next one.
Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Yeah, that's weird. I just modded you, Miles, so I thought your thing would show up. It never did. That's weird. Maybe next time you comment it will. Anyways, Miles, does anyone know where this kid got his start at? Who brought this kid into the game? Usually that's the key. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's why you guys see, well, they're not on the PacLives channel anymore, but that's why I hope, you know, the great subscribers out there, you know, the creators probably understand more than just a regular viewer. But, yeah, I was going to re-upload a lot of, you know, the newer live streams we did on the PacLives channel to this channel, and I'll premiere them so that way we can chat and talk and everything. If that's cool with everybody, I don't want anyone to be like, well, all he does is upload old stuff. No, I'll give you as much content as I can, and all the live streams are from like a month or two ago, sometimes a week ago, sometimes yesterday, and sometimes I'll pull it out from like a year ago or something. But it's always very, I think, viable information that you guys, you know, will appreciate. So, anyways, Jay Hawkins says, maybe I'm showing my age, but I had never heard of him until this happened. I know, Jay, and then kind of got me upset. You know, as any artist, you know, out here who, hold on, give me 1 second. Any artist can attest to, you know, especially, you know, I think I'm one of the, you know, hungriest people out here, you know. I mean, I tried everything I could, to be honest with you. You know, and then you see some kid who, oh, he got with a Jenner or whatever, and boo, that's just, you know, that to me seems like everything. That's what, you know, how he got his foot in the door. And I remember, do you guys ever remember, I don't know where I saw it, but maybe YouTube, but it was like a clip, and it was Kylie Jenner when she's like a little tiny kid, and years ago, and she was like, I want someone who's like Drake. I wish I could date Drake or someone like that, or something about, and she, as in to say, she wanted a, you know, the hottest rapper out there. That's who she wanted to date. So it's just disgusting because it seems like, you know, his music wasn't going to make it happen. So they did the old Tom McDonald routine, and they paid for it to happen, which is sad. And, yeah, anyways. Miles, you see that? I threw Tom McDonald under the bus. Pretty good. You know, it comes to me. Anyways, all right. So that's all the videos I got for the Travis Scott. That's, you know, he was seen golfing the last time, and it's just, you know, like I said, not fair. Me or you or anyone in the public, if we, you know, shame our whole family like that. Over in Japan, they end it all, baby. You shame your family like he did. Harry Carey, baby. It's, you know, it's a wrap. So you got to give them Japanese and Chinese peoples mad respect. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they got, you know, respect is everything to them. And you to disgrace your whole family like this guy did. Okay. Anyways, moving on. If you didn't see what me and, hey, what up, GG? If you didn't see me, Miles, I think was that Miles or Jay Hawkins, someone and me were talking about the shadow type creature that was in the crowd of the Astro World thing. You may have caught that in the video compilation just a minute ago. So, segue, moving on. Do you believe shadow people are actual things, or do you believe they're just in someone's head? All that and more tonight on the new Unsolved Mysteries. You know, I'll just throw that in there. Man, no, we don't like that voice. Shut up. I'm doing the voice. I don't care who likes it, you know? And they'll be like, man, you know, millions of people will watch the new Unsolved Mysteries. And then they'll be like, man, nobody likes that. Who cares what you and your moms like? I like it. Tonight, coming up on the new Unsolved. You know, that's tight. I don't care what you think. That's not. I'm kidding, guys. I love you. It's all about you, thing. I'm joking around. Gigi says, that's so funny that you mentioned that just now. Is my psychic energy transferable through my phone? That happens a lot, Gigi. Yeah, and unless it happens to you, you know, that we got some haters on us and their Discord chat rooms. That's what they laugh at. I heard they're like, just see him and his viewers. They have psychic connections. Which, if you're like dumb as a rock and but that you'll find out that people who are able to access their psychic abilities, telepathy, whatever you want to call it. In my opinion, let me say that so people aren't like, you hear what he said? My opinion, the smarter you are, the easier it is for you to tap into that, Gigi. So let's hopefully we're riding that same wavelength. Do you feel like getting pregnant, Gigi? Because I've been in the mood for months to get a super succulent lady pregnant. Using my psychic abilities, Gigi, it's not working. I just need to come out and just say it. And Gigi, they're saying they're going to cancel me. My daughter says I go tell a lady, hey, super hot lady, can I get you pregnant? They're going to cancel me. What? Is this not America anymore, Gigi? Anyways, moving on. Peace Bugs, what up, fam? Says demons. Yeah, they were, all dark, whatever you want to. Gigi says shadow people are real. They attach to living humans. And then Gigi says, Kylie Jenner story, I meant, and Drake. Anyways, let's check out this first story about the shadow peeps. And I think you guys will be more than intrigued. You let me know. U.S. airmen witnessed UFO and shadow person while guarding nukes, and my chair just moved on its own, guys. It's one of those, it's got, what are those, rollers? Legs that roll? Wheels? That's what it is, wheels. And, yeah. I then went in the hot ladies thinking I'm out here. Okay. Adrian Reister, a former USAF nuclear weapons tech, has spoken out about his experience guarding nukes. Reister had been stationed at Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri between 2003 and '07, where he was tasked with guarding, moving, and maintaining a stockpile of nuclear weapons. Like many of those stationed at such facilities, however, he reported a number of strange sightings and experience during his time there that even to this day he has been unable to explain. In one instance, Reister encountered a strange object hovering above some nearby trees. I noticed a light or orb hovering along the top of the tree line. I thought it was just a star at the time, but as I continued surveying the area, the light/orb shot above the treetops and hung there for some time. He told the Libertarian Times, quote, maybe it was a satellite, I thought, but then it bounced a little in the sky, then shot to the left, north, then shot 90 degrees straight up and disappeared. Even stranger was what he had experienced during the summer of '06 while working on the night shift. He recalled hearing the footsteps of someone without any shoes. Quote, I saw what I can't really describe as other than a black mass in the shape of a person standing at 6 feet. Not really a shadow, but something that was slightly blurry and didn't reflect any light. To this day, no explanation for either of the phenomenon he encountered has been forthcoming. Well, that's pretty creepy, guys. So you may be wondering, you may not have any experience with sleep paralysis and the coalition between it and shadow people. So I'm going to show you a video here in a second. But I want everyone to know at the very end, the lady, she's like a psychiatrist, I believe. I could be wrong. But at the end of the video, she goes, so, shadow people are real, but just remember, they're all in your head. So I want everyone to know that I do not agree with that. Just like what Gigi was saying, you take it how you want to. But we're trying to give both sides of the coin here. So there's some people who do believe they're all in people's heads. Then there's some people who believe these are manifested creatures, usually demons of some sort, Who knows? Maybe the truth lies in the middle. Maybe some of them are imaginary and some of them are really... You know what I'm saying? That's usually where the truth does lie, in the middle. But anyways. Gigi says, you don't want my baggage, LOL. Well, that's very nice of you, Gigi. I appreciate you telling me straight up, being up front like that. I had a girlfriend, I wanted to get her pregnant, and then she was cray-cray. She went Larry Bird on me one night, Gigi, and I don't want to get into it. But I just want to let that lady know, that girl, that woman, I love you. You know I love you, girl. Anyways, Peace Pug says Satan has a stronghold on this earth. Just keep your heart open to the Lord and you will be saved. Thank you, Peace Pugs. I try to be, all religions, and we're definitely, that's the dumbest thing I think in the world. To not like someone is for what they believe. That's the beauty. That's all we got is what we believe, right? So try to take that away from somebody, and that's why I'm not going to say who, but there's certain people out there who basically indoctrinate their little kids from young, and everyone who knows who is, woke, I guess you'd say, that's going to bite you in the buns, because guess what? Your kid, when he gets about 27, 28, 30-ish, they're going to realize you brainwashed them when they were little, and they're going to resent you. Like, they probably won't even take that long. They'll probably get 18, 19. And no one feels. You ever have that? Someone play a trick on you, a mean trick? Doesn't feel good, does it? Well, how about that feeling times 100, but towards your parents? So just with your kids, just be like, hey, man, whatever you believe, man. Like Norm Macdonald said, like I'm cool with everybody. I try to be loving and open to everybody, because that's what a good, decent person would do, I think. You're not going to be like, hey, wait, he's this? We don't like that kind around, Oh, I hate those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? No offense to those Alabama types. They go, hey, what'd you say? Anyways, let's keep going, guys. Gigi says, I was nerve, not saved. Oh, Gigi says, I'm saved because I was nerve, not saved. LOL. Miles says, I'll tell you what, it was an ET. I hate those things. I'd wake up paralyzed, unable to breathe. You've had sleep paralysis, Miles. So have you seen shadow people? What happened? Yeah, this story we're about to watch delves deep into that, but I just want to let everyone know that you be the judge yourself. If I was producing this video, at the end would have been like, are shadow people real? Popular current science says more than likely it's probably in your head, because that's basically what she says. But you be the judge. You let me know in the comments. I'll leave it open-ended. This lady's like, are shadow people real? Yeah, in your head, dummy. Basically, she doesn't say dummy, but basically, condescending like that, and I don't like that. You guys decide what you think. So if they even show it, they might block this out. Hopefully they don't. Gigi says, never. I've already got 4 babies. Ooh, I bet you super thick then, Gigi. If you already got 4, then you super thick, girl. I mean, that's not a bad thing. You need a 5th, probably, and a 6th, girl. I go back. I double. What was that Drake song? Back to back. I'll go. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Gigi. I love you, fam. That's cool. You're cool. Sound like a good mom. Dora says I had a shadow person cross in front of my car. What? Late one night, 4 years ago, Dora. I got a video, and it was when the power went out, and I still had my yellow car. Rest in peace, yellow car. I love you. Anyways. My Porsche, what was that, a Porsche or a Lamborghini? It was really a nice sports car. But anyways, way better than I deserved. Anyways, but like everyone knows, we're borrowing. We don't own anything. Okay. But I filmed over here at the corner store, and all the lights were out, and I shit you not, there was no one in the streets, okay? There's cars going around, like, looking at the damage. I come back, and I post on YouTube. I didn't even, I just looked at it once over when I was posting it on the editor. And then later on, I went and looked at the comments, and I watched the video, because it's only like a minute and a half or something. It's like, power goes out in the dark, or whatever it was. And there's a person, it's all black shadow person, walking across the street in front of me. And I told Tyler Mommy, shout out to Tyler Mommy, I told her about it, because she's always catching good stuff. Hey, thank you, Andre LeBron. Tyler Mommy's always catching ghosts. Like, I don't know how she has such good eyes, but she's got the best eyes. She's like, literally, we went ghost hunting how many times, guys? About 10 times, maybe 8 times. And 4 or 5 times Tyler Mommy was in the comments, or she come in here and told us about. And a couple of the times when I had time, I went and looked and found him. I was like, oh my goodness, she's right. There's like a face in the window, or whatever it was. I didn't mean to spit on the camera, I'm sorry. Gigi says saved equals Dave's. And, oh, really? That's crazy, Dora. Miles says, my wife's was one of those Catholics, LOL. Miles says, oh, yeah, it started after my close encounter. I wasn't into any of this prior. Yeah, kind of like, when I got into this. That was my big saying, Miles. I don't care who believes it or not. But I wrote on my banner, your YouTube banner, I put in 2007 or whenever I started, a long time ago, I put, I didn't choose the paranormal. The paranormal chose me. So me, I'm like an old head. I'm not on, savvy on social media. But I find out later, years later, there's a big meme and it says, it's basically, I didn't choose this. This chose me. And I was like, that's me. Somebody stole that from my no credit. Give me no credit. It's cool. You guys know. I'm a hip dude. I'm creating trends. Memes. Yeah, as the kids call them, I'm creating memes. People are making memes out of stuff I say. So just, you guys know. I'm just kidding, guys. I love you so much. That's cool if it is. But who knows? Maybe, what does Joe Rogan call it? Parallel thinking. It was kind of funny, though, when it was Carlos Mencia. It was like, Mencia, you stole. You're a thief. We're ruining your career. Career over. And then when Amy Schumer did it, he's like, well, man, it's parallel thinking, man. She was thinking the same thing someone else thought across the world. What? You're a racist, Rogan, and you know it, allegedly. Allegedly, you're a dirty, filthy, 5'3" racist, in my opinion. Jerk. I like Carlos Mencia. He was funnier than Rogan. I don't care what nobody says. No, get off me. I don't care. I love you guys. Anyways, let's keep going. I'll keep my personal feelings out of it. I apologize. Miles says, there are dark spirit shadow figures, but then you have the ET ones that I believe pretend to be ghosts. Yeah, a lot of people say they're the ETs are fallen angels and, yeah, the demon-type creatures we see. I was going to do a video before, the big channel got in trouble, but I don't know if you guys seen, but on like there's so many TV shows. I think it was on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, American Dad, a bunch of other TV shows that are current, modern right now. They have, it's like soft disclosure, whatever you want to call it, like Stan and Francine in American Dad. They get lost in this cave system somehow, and they go and there's like these alien creatures, and they like turn around, and they're like pale and bald, like gray whites, but like feral gray whites, and I think those are real, and they let those loose somewhere, and those are like soft disclosure, maybe, Anyways, Gigi says, I saw a full-on shadow person a couple of months ago. It was following a person I think was involved in dark arts. Wow, that's pretty scary, Gigi. Jay Hawkins says, I chased a shadow guy around a tree for a minute or more. Couldn't catch it. And you weren't on meth, right, Jay? You're swearing you weren't on the meth. That was Ritalin and Adderall, right? I love you, Jay, buddy. Joking around. Joking around is very scary, though. I don't like to, yeah. Did it just disappear, Jay? Gigi says she called it Belial. Oh, now I like Joe Rogan. Oh, sorry, Gigi. Yeah, me and him are enemies from way back. I tweeted in my album, said, hey, Joe Rogan, how about you give me some free promotion? Help me be a celebrity, jerk. He ignored me, Gigi. What a jerk, isn't he? I'm in the right, so I got right on my side. So I'm just kidding. I wasn't a jerk. I did tweet at him, Gigi. He ignored me. I was nice to him. But I wish I would have said, hey, jerk, share my music. I should have been sassy, Gigi. Maybe I'd have got a response. He just ignored me. Like I was just a commoner. My ancestors saved your life there, Joe Rogan, while you and your dad were building houses. Okay? My dad and his dad and my mom's dad and all my uncles, a couple aunts, were enlisted. A lot of them died. A lot of them didn't come home. America. So yeah, that's the chip I'm walking around with. Sorry, bro. Keep moving. Peach Bug says predictive programming. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It could be a form of that. Jay Hawkins says, yes, sir. Miles says, years ago, I was on PCP and went to something so dark when I came back, I started bathing in holy water in the sink. Oh, my goodness, Miles, buddy. Wow, sounds freaking, that's the most hardcore thing I've ever heard. Yeah, bro, that's hardcore, man. You stay safe, Miles, buddy. We're glad you're back and you're okay now. Man, Gigi says, Joe is busy calling my friend Zach to talk about gematria in his show. Really? Who's your friend Zach? Zach Galifianakis or Zach Braffs or Zach, that other Zach that's famous? That's pretty cool, Gigi. I know. Who's that one guy? The one famous Native American that ever lived. Who is he? Remember him? That's my friend Gigi, and he answers the call every time. Even though, no, what's his name? Really, there is one guy. What is his name? He's real famous. He was on Law and Order, I believe, or something like that. I don't personally know him, but he's a friend of the family. He's a friend of the Parker family. I'm a descendant of the Parkers, okay? The Parkers are code talkers, Comanche code talkers, guys. Learn history in words, math, English, gematria. Okay, I'm sorry. It's all love, Gigi. I'm just joking. I was wanting to talk to him. Give the little guy a talking to, but whatever. He doesn't want to be friends. Whatever, man. I'm talking about Joe Rogan, not your awesome friend Zach. Who's that one Zach? He's very pretty. Remember him? What's his name? He played, is that Zach? No, that's not Zach Braff. Not Zach Galifianakis. It's that other Zach. Oh, he's so pretty. What's his name? He played Ted Bundy, didn't he? Anybody know that pretty Zach? What's his name, Gigi? He was with Seth Rogen in that movie. Anyways, Miles says America. America, guys. You guys saw it. It's all, yeah, that's what it comes down to. Gigi, America. Okay. Miles says, I've been sober 8 years. Wow, man. Salute to you, buddy. I've been sober 8 years now, but that was the last time I smoked. Yeah, dude, sounds wicked, bro. Yeah, you sound like one of those guys that Og Tellies talks about who, they somehow go to the darkest depths. And then when you can come out of that, they said you have like a spot reserved in heaven for you, allegedly. Who knows how true it is? I like to believe that it is true because I've been through a lot. I know a lot of great people, I think, that have been through a lot of stuff that they shouldn't be judged for. Just because, and we're all young and stupid. Just like when I was talking bad about Gigi's friend, apparently. I'm sorry, Gigi. I'm not famous. I'm not rich. I'm not a celebrity. I calls him out, sees him. And who is that, Zach? Oh, I got to get his name. He's so pretty. No homo. What is his name, Zach? He was with Vanessa Hudgens. Remember? Yeah, Zac Efron. That dude's beautiful. If that's your friend, then I apologize. He's very cool. That's scary, though, Miles. Much love to you, buddy. Gigi says he's a sports gematria guy. Gigi says Efron. You mean Zach Efron? Yeah, I mean, back in my day, Gigi, no offense to Zach. Back in my day, if your name was Zach, it was Z-A-C-K. Now, everyone's Z-A-C-H. That's Zach. Does no one know how to spell? Does no one know how to pronounce words anymore? That's pronounced Zach. No offense, Zach Efron, but your name's not... Anyways, Miles says, I've seen some... Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Anyways, thank you so much, Gigi, Miles, Jay, everybody. Who was in here? Peace Pugs. Check this video out. Come back with me, okay? This is a little bit about sleep paralysis. The Hat Man, shadow people. Like I said, be ready at the end. I don't want to trigger anybody, but her opinion is it's all in people's heads who see it. I don't agree with that. You let me know what you think. Oh, wow, Zach Baggins. Man, that's my hero, Gigi. Whoa, you tell him that, if he ever needs anything, I can give him. Yeah, I heard one time, Gigi, that Zach Baggins and Ghost Adventures, they were going to come over here to Anadarko, where I live, and to this old, really, it's like over 100 years old, maybe 200 years, it's really old, but it's called Riverside Indian School, Gigi, and the Ghost Adventures, who knows how true it is, but the Ghost Adventures, allegedly, team, they all were on their way here to Anadarko to investigate and stay overnight. And someone in the power whatever dynamic over in control of the Indian school was like at the last minute was like, nope, don't let him do it, don't let him do it. So they were almost here too, is what we heard. So I felt bad for Zach and Ghost Adventures if this really happened. But I heard it did from people who worked at Riverside at the time, the Indian school. But doesn't it make you sad? That could have been our mark on the world, Gigi. Zach Bag because this place he was looking at was the most haunted Indian school ever. I go in there and I videotape before, and probably illegally. Didn't have anybody's okay. I probably shouldn't say that. I mean, friends of mine have went in there and they videotaped GG. Is what I meant to say. And I got people who've literally taken pictures of ghost entities on the toy. What do you call it? What is that thing that you push around? The Ferris wheel? Is that what it is? You push your friends around. Well, there's little ghost kids on it. It's scary. I've got of one of my first ghost videos of on this channel was a lady worked at right outside of Riverside. It was the WIC building. You know the WIC when you're on you have kids, you go get WIC, I guess sometimes, or some people get WIC. I remember my old lady used to get it. She worked at the WIC building. It was right outside of Riverside Indian School, and she took a picture in the hallway, and it was like a little ghost girl, but it was in like black and white. And this was so long ago that ever since then, you may not know, but ever since then, there's a app. There's literally an app now you can go to, and it inserts a ghost into your picture, wherever it is. And so I'll get people like who don't know any better, and they're like, "Hey man, this is fake because it's that app they use." And I'm like, "No, dude, this was years before that app was ever thought of." This lady literally, believe it or not, I'm not here to convince you, but I just think it's pretty cool. And this is the only place you can find it is this channel, our PacLives channel, PacLives 1. And it has thousands of views all over the internet. My brother said he was on paranormal websites checking them out before, and he saw my video posted there and shared there, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, really? Yeah, I'm sorry, Gigi. It turned into about me and all my great things I've done. I'm sorry, man. That's not cool. Zach Baggins, we're not worthy, man. We're not worthy. Yeah, has Zach Baggins ever been on Rogan's show? He should, man. He's cool. He's famous. He's super pretty, too. He's a very pretty person, I think, Gigi. Tell him I said that. Tell him this little old guy on YouTube said you were a very pretty guy, no homo. Okay? I ghost hunt sometimes, Gigi, but I don't have, I used to have some certain type of machine, what do they call that? Gadgets and whatnot, but I don't have any anymore. I just go in with my camera. And when you go to certain places, when you tell them you're a ghost hunter and you're on YouTube, the first thing they say, "Hey, Karma," the first thing they say, GG, is, "You got one of those EMF readers," and then what else, other stuff. They want to see your gadgets. So if there was anything I could ever do to get big time, like old Zach Baggins, you let me know. He graduated from my favorite college. Yeah, I'm trying to sway my daughter to go there, GG, Michigan. So, Zach Baggins. So, salute to him, respect to him. Tell him I said I love him. I'm just a wee man from Oklahoma. And then Gigi says, I saw that one episode you're talking about. There was a shadow person on that episode. Yup. Gigi says he's kind of mine, too. Whoa, are you, with him? Whoa, that's cool. You're a very lucky lady. He's, super cool. He's super cool and rad. Doesn't he have a museum of all his ghost things, Gigi? That's pretty sweet. I mean, that's scary as H, but it's sweet, man. Okay. Pete's Pug says, Zach Baggins has some bad energy around him. It's probably a good thing they don't make it. What? They don't make the show anymore? I thought he had new shows on. I could have swore I saw new episodes on Hulu. I could be checking for me some Zach Baggins. I mean, I don't know. He's like the closest thing I would interpret to Ed Warren type, because I see him go in and he tries to bless places. He tries to spread holy water. I think that was Zach Baggins. I'll give him a lot of credit, because a lot of people, they just go and film. Even me, I'm guilty of it. When I go, I say a little prayer. I try to. But, they just go and film. But, the people who take the time out to, do any kind of acknowledgement or anything, that does help, I think. So, and Zach Baggins always does it, so I'll give him that credit. Gigi says Zach may or may not have sold himself to the Travel Channel. Oh, no, Gigi. That's not cool, because I like Zach Baggins. Tell him to team up with old PacLives. He'll be my executive producer. We'll start a new show that's be even more popular, because he'll be attached to it. We'll go to Comedy Central or somewhere, start a new show, Gigi. Tell him he'll have, I don't care. It's Zach Baggins we're talking. What does he want, 80%? Whatever, man. Creative control, 50-50, man. That's great, though, Gigi. At least he's got someone, he's got someone that's willing to buy in, Karma's waving, and Jay says, you ever checked out Omar? Gosh, it was interesting for a while, but the same things kept happening. Don't watch anymore. Yeah, Jay, I believe I have a channel, and it was heavily dislike bombed. So I have a video, I believe, debunking that guy. And then Gigi says, big time, on my way to making it, big time, Peter Gabriel. Yeah, you ever heard, ow, I poked myself in the chin. You ever heard, what do you call it, that one, Offspring? They got a great song, Gigi, and it says, you're gonna go far, kid. You know, it talks about a kid. Anyways, let's watch this video, guys. We'll be right back. Keep commenting. Let me know what you think.
I just felt like there was somebody kind of around.
Y me estaba observando, era un tipo como un señor, digamos, ¿no?
All around the world, people are experiencing the same terrifying vision in their sleep.
It was just a black silhouette, completely black. I couldn't make out any features.
I never saw a face or eyes, but just this dark kind of outline of a man.
戴着类似蓑笠那样黑色尖子帽，但是看不见脸。
A tall man with some type of a brimmed hat.
There was three of them for me, and the one in the middle was always the guy in the middle. He had a hat on. It was obviously the boss.
У них лидер мужчина в шляпе цилиндре. Они меня пугали, утаскивали душу на ночь.
Tenía un pánico, digamos, pero no me podía mover.
When your heart is beating, you know, so fast you think you're gonna die.
Why are people everywhere having the same nightmare? I'm Corinne Pertil. This is Quartz. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. The vision is virtually the same everywhere. I collected accounts from forums, chat rooms, books, and interviews, and noticed a few common themes. He is dark, he is featureless, he wears a hat. And when people see him, they feel paralyzed, unable to speak, a crushing sense of breathlessness, like some evil is pressing on their chests. And when they're finally able to move, he's gone.
I haven't seen him in years, but I fear him. You know, yeah, I do for sure.
I wanted to speak to someone who could make sense of all of this.
I think it is a real challenge for the kind of scientific explanations to explain why some of these themes seem to crop up time and time again.
Chris is a psychologist who studies paranormal experiences. He says people who see things like the Hat Man aren't crazy or lying. That fear and that vision is real, but the explanation has a lot more to do with culture than ghosts.
If you look at the way it's interpreted across different cultures, that's absolutely fascinating because you've got the same core experience, but it's kind of got this cultural overlay.
Bueno, aunque la gente me dice que esto es algo, dice que es natural de un trastorno del sueño y toda esa cosa, pero otra cosa es que uno lo viva, lo sienta, porque para mí eso es algo espiritual, digamos, son ataques demoníacos, digamos.
This nightmarish figure has inspired art and myths across cultures and history. In Assyria and Babylon, an evil spirit was said to leap upon unsuspecting victims as they slept. In ancient Greece, a doctor wrote of a demon that visited his patients at night and pressed upon their chests. Similar specters appear in folktales told from the Arctic to Japan to Newfoundland. And for most of history, no one knew why. By the late 20th century, the science of sleep evolved to offer another explanation. It's called sleep paralysis.
You're stuck in a state where you're awake, but the only thing you can do is move your eyes, breathe.
Alon Avedon is the director of the Sleep Disorders Center at UCLA. He says we're always paralyzed while we dream. That's normal. But when the brain wakes up before the body does, that's sleep paralysis.
You cannot scream, you cannot talk.
In fact, a lot of people experience sleep paralysis, and it can come with terrifying visions. Sleep scientists have a specific term for this.
One unique parasomnia is called terrifying hypnagogic hallucinations. What happens is the patient wakes up and they start seeing images of other people who are trying to hurt them.
But even Avedon says he doesn't understand why all those hallucinations are so similar.
It's fascinating in that you take individuals across different geographic entities, and yet the dreams seem to be similar. Why does it happen? Why are the dreams not pleasant?
Chris, the psychologist, thinks he might have an idea. Sleep paralysis visions are shaped by cultural influences the dreamer may not even be consciously aware of. For example, that man in the hat looks an awful lot like a figure we've come to associate with horror.
Who the hell is that?
The Hat Man, when I sat and thought about it, the thing that came to my mind was Freddy Krueger and the kind of Nightmare on Elm Street films were actually directly inspired by sleep paralysis. This notion that you can be attacked when you're asleep, that's when you're vulnerable. And of course, Krueger wears a hat.
There's still no definitive answer for why some people see these shadowy visitors. But those who do don't have to be haunted by them forever.
Treatment for this is to have the patient relive and re-experience the hallucination during wakefulness, during the day, and begin to imagine positive emotions or associate positive emotions with that image.
In truth, there is no stranger lurking in the corners of our rooms at night. The Hat Man is only in our minds, and that may be even scarier. So, have you seen the Hat Man? Definitely tell us about it in the comments, and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.
What it do? Brew? Okay. Anyways, Gigi says sleep paralysis has been used to blame the recall of alien abduction memories. Kind of a scapegoat. Yeah, true that. Gigi says we aren't supposed to remember. They aren't demons either. Some of them, they are real. They're abducting us all. Weren't to remember for our own good. This is how they feel. And that was what Gigi said. Allegedly. Anyways, guys. Just having a little bit of a coughing fit. Don't worry about it, bro. Okay, moving on. Shadow people, poltergeist, or demons. Yeah, so just like we were talking about in chat just a second ago, I think this goes hand in hand with that. A man details his terrifying experiences with the unexplained during the 1980s in Toronto, Canada. My experiences took place in the early 80s in Toronto. And just like the fellow writing of his experiences on your site, mine also took place in a very old house. The house then was at least 75 years old and has since been razed to the ground and a brand new structure built on its place. When my family moved in there, we experienced the same sort of events, arguments, abusive situations, strange phenomenon, but not to the point where we all noticed it right away. In fact, my younger brother was a skeptic up to the point where things began happening to him as well. So, yeah, that was a couple stories. We're going to look at a Shadow People compilation. You let me know, okay? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I pretend, Gigi, to get serious, but it just comes off as me being a jerk. So, my bad. Anyways, good comments. Gigi. Jay Hoggins says, well, yeah, Gigi, if they put us back with memories of what happened without us knowing what really happened. Oh, yeah, you guys have heard you go to, what is it, Popular Science or Popular Mechanics, whatever the book is, whatever the journal is that I read. They talk about, they're in the, allegedly it's all in the future, but they know how to, they're pretty sure they can, and this goes to tell you they're probably already doing it, but, because it's all alleged, they said it could be done, but they're, just like that Futurama episode, they think they found a way where they can erase memories, bad memories out of your brain, and then they're gone. They think they can do that. We'll be able to do that. Allegedly in the future. So isn't that pretty wild? Gigi says certain people remember. Jay Hawkins says yes, but like you said, they don't want us to remember, or do they? It's crazy, yeah. A lot of different things. I would definitely like to know if there was quantum computers in use. You know, they're very secretive about what the technology, and that's why. If you guys knew, which you know, probably everyone in here does know, but anyone who may be new to the channel may just found this or whatever. If you could only imagine, you know, like Bob Lazar says, the technology is like magic. So if you're wondering why people like me and others, you know, regard disclosure, information, the schematics, you know, FOIAs, it's because that's everything. It doesn't. Okay, all these horror stories you hear, that's what happens. If you guys ever hear that old saying, if this power gets in the wrong hands, and they don't want, the sad truth is they don't want you to know that power, any power that you can even imagine, has already been gotten into the wrong hands. Okay, so. Anyways, Peace Pug says CERN has ripped the veil, allowing dimensions to merge, as well as allowing demonic energy, cryptic beings to roam more freely. Wow, that's a good comment, Peach Pug. That's what Peach Pug said. Allegedly, I gotta say that Peach Pug's come after me. They be coming at me, talking at me, reporting at me. At me? What? Gigi says they do have that stuff already. Gigi says every single country has a quantum computer or access to one. Well, I believe that, but what was that one called? Big Blue or something, and it was almost as big as a whole room, and they said it was technically a quantum computer. That's pretty scary, dude, because you talk to certain smart people, and they'll tell you, you get a couple of these in the right vicinity, you could destroy the whole universe, basically. You know, not just a planet. You could take out a lot of stuff, so it's very scary. Anyways. Gigi says, yes, CERN did that. And then Jay says, CERN is trying to build a collider 3 times the size of the one now, right next to the one that currently exists. Supposedly China has one now, too. And that's what Jay Hawkins said, YouTube, not what. Gigi says, AI, and Peach Pug says, Mandela effect. Oh, yeah, that's definitely got to do with it, Peach Pugs. Thank you so much. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Tyler Mommy Morgan. Yeah, so I did a little tiny short video on the other channel I was trying to promote to get everyone over here. So thank you so much, anyone and everyone who may have came over here through that video. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's check out this Shadow People compilation video, okay? And I forget how long it is. I might do it on... let me know if you guys you watch it once or twice. It's only a minute or two long, but that goes to tell you, they're not, you know... It's just crazy because the more that are on camera, like you guys know, you go look for aliens or you'll find 10 hours worth of this stuff. But the shadow people, like legit stuff that people can't figure out, it's like 2 minutes long, the whole compilation. So. Jay said, I said it. You see YouTube? He said it, guys. Not me. Gigi says, my long-term recall has been messed with, something fierce. Well, that is kind of scary, Gigi. Yeah, speaking of that, we should do you guys ever want to, I don't know, there's some people allegedly got in trouble, but I was thinking about either bringing in some clips or the whole movie of Total Recall. Have you guys ever seen that? And I'll comment on it. The PacLives way, okay? Or do you guys think they're going to try to get my channel taken down? I'll be like, man, this event is going to be a great event. And then, oh, your channel's in danger, stupid. You shouldn't have done that. What? Okay. Anyways, yeah, like I was just saying, it just went red, so maybe that you didn't catch it. But if anybody thinks, I might do a poll on the other channel. Would you want to come out and watch a movie with me? You know, who knows? I would say tonight, but I don't know. I hate to promise you guys and then not come back. So, but one time in the future, soon, I'm thinking about coming back. Probably late nights. I was actually the other night going to do a 3 a.m. challenge, but I didn't know how perceptive you guys would be to that, or if anybody would be awake or anybody cared. I mean, I stay awake late on the weekends. I hope you guys know. You guys know there's been a whole campaign. We got a little shine, and then there's been a whole campaign by a couple crazy, I guess Caucasians, to try to smear me and my whole thing. So I've been real leery of stuff. But, you know, you can't live for other people. So I'm getting sick and, you know, anyone who knows me will know the truth. So I just want to let you guys know it's effed up. You get any kind of, you know, shine, there's always going to be someone there who's trying to, you know, bring you down. And I know if a celebrity watches this, Drake or someone watches it, man, well, that's what you're doing. No, bro. No. No, Papi, no. And that's all I got to say. I'm not, you know, well, what else you got to say? Nothing. Nothing. And I walk away. Yeah, I said it. And then Gigi says, of course, Total Recall. Yes, that'll be fun, Gigi. You have to come out. I'm probably going to do it on this channel. Hey, there's Two Hats. Oh, thank you for them unicorn kisses. I really needed some unicorn kisses to make me feel better. I feel better. Anyways, Gigi says, then Blade Runner. Wow, I've never seen Blade Runner, Gigi. Is that a good movie? Yeah, man, yeah. We could watch End of Days, too. My old lady, rest in peace. She loved End of Days. And I never really watched it. She used to watch it on loop because we didn't have cable, like, for a couple months. So she was watching, her favorite movies was End of Days, Without a Paddle, and then, like, all the Omens and all the scary movies. Anyways, much love, Gigi. Jay says, they stopped your video, LOL. You are frozen. What? I felt like it. It felt like it went red and it died. It felt like that, Jay, buddy. I apologize. There's nothing, like I said, I've optimized it 3 ways to Sunday. GG, Two Hats, Jay. Everybody out here. Anyways, sorry about that, Jay, buddy. Maybe you could reload it. Well, let me be clear. Maybe you could reload it. Reload the video and then do me and you a favor. Gigi says you must watch Blade Runner from the original. Oh, the original one? They remade that, didn't they? Yeah. Gigi says, in order to comprehend what is happening today in your news. Well, there's all kinds of movies with predictive, who said that? Predictive programming. Lots of good stuff, so thank you for that. We'll definitely, you know, check that out. We'll see if we can do it once, you know. I'll pick one, and then you guys pick one, Gigi. So I'll definitely, my first pick would probably be Total Recall or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Something like that. That will be my first one. What do you guys think? Something real good. You guys deserve something good like that. And then Jay Hawkins says, for me only. If you're the only one who comes in, Jay, it'll just be me and Jay Hawkins. But you got to comment, bro. Don't leave me in here hanging. You know there's no show without you guys. So I'm just in here like, oh, okay, so no one showed up. Okay, so this is where the chainsaw guy really lets him have it. No comments yet. Oh, that's really happened to me. Hey, Carmelie. That's really happened to me on Twitch, you guys. It made me sad. I was sad that day because nobody had come in and commented. Two Hats, it sounds like an airplane. Two Hats says, seen the video of explosives going off inside the second floor of the White House. What? Nah, Two Hats, word? Allegedly, Two Hats is saying, YouTube, that that happened, and I don't know nothing about that. Really, Two Hats? That's scary. That's Larry Bird's in the fourth quarter scary. Jay Hawkins says, had to get out and got back. Carmelise's Total Recall. My favorite scene is when the doctor said that he entered his dream to tell him to take the pill. He shot the lying doctor and said if he wasn't real, why was he sweating? Whoa, that's crazy, Carmelie. See, it's been years. I only remember 10 bits and pieces of it, Carmelie. Thank you for that. That's scary that you just said it, that, because he... Whoa, that rocked my balls off. Gigi says, watch Blade Runner first. Gigi says, it will blow your mind. I'm going to check it out, Gigi. Jay Hawkins says, no, they just stopped mine. What? Where you at, Jay? You in Africa? Jay Hawkins, you in Africa, dog. We can't help it. Your internet's a little squirrely. Hunt, Two Hats, and Gigi. That's not our fault. You out in Africa in the Ozarks, Jay. You lucky you got internet, dog. We just kidding with Jay Hawkins. We love him, buddy. Much love to you, buddy. I'm sorry about the problems if we're having one. It did go red on mine too, though, buddy. And Two Hats says, on BitChute, Jim Crenshaw Chanel. Oh, channel. Okay, Gigi says clones don't sweat. Damn, Gigi. Okay, well, I was just thinking, Gigi, that's like... Alright, guys, check this video out. We'll be right back. Good comment, Gigi. Gigi says oh, and it was a dream, too, wasn't it, Gigi? Was it not really a dream? Because that's what I'm tripping on. Gigi says the doctor was sweating, but Arnold was not. Arnold goes, you got to get me back to California. California. Get to the chopper. You know, just all the greatest hits. And you're like, damn, I like this guy. You know? I'll be back. Damn, he said it. You know, I'll be happy if I was around Arnold Schwarzenegger and he said all his catchphrases. You know? That'd be happy. It may be a happy day. Hey, you remember that day we saw Arnold Schwarzenegger at the beach and he goes, get to the chopper. And we all laughed. And he bought some pizza because he's rich. He bought us all pizza, guys. Okay, sorry. And Carmelise says, true. Gigi says, when he shot the doctor. Jay says, with all the hills, you are right. Hey, guys, check this video out. Thank you so much for the comments. I love you. I'll be right back. Trying to take in, just swimming with just things I'm trying to take in. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Forgive me. Alrighty, guys. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for being here. Let me do this little intro real quick. Anyways. Carmelise says you don't sweat in a virtual reality or a clone. And then Gigi says hills are bushes. And Gigi says she's looking at me hard and says yes. Love you, Gigi. Jay says unless they were to give a clone sweat glands. Just saying. Yeah, I was going to say that the cloning technology in real life, because I forgot for a second you talking about the movie, but you know, of course, in real life, a clone can sweat. Of course, you know, so the clone sweats because they're exact. You know, they're made of the same stuff, everything. Anyways, but I know what you're saying. She said in virtual reality or wherever they were. And then Gigi says, we're talking about Total Recall, a movie. Oh, yeah, exactly. So my mind's a little blown, little bit blown. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Anyways, Two Hat says, we can only perceive 001 of the visible light spectrum. 99% of things are just out of our perception abilities. Well, that's kind of crazy that you say that, Two Hats, because I remember when I become The first thing they taught me when I was learning to become a graphic designer was light, and that everything is a projection of light onto stuff. And that's the color we see. Like, nothing is really this color. It's just a projection of light onto it. So it's not exactly, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's meta, I think. Did I use that right? No, it's not. But it's definitely, there's layers there, two hats, and it's very, very deep. Thank you, buddy. Gigi says, yes, Jay, I guess they would be able to do that. Yeah, so me and Jay were kind of tripping a little. I think we were talking about it. But anyways, guys, before we go, let me go back over everything we went over tonight. I thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to that new subscriber. Who was that? I forgot. They're great people, though. I said their name. Didn't I say their name? That's kind of my thing. When you subscribe and you're on the big board in the middle of this live stream, I say your name and I say thank you. Because I appreciate it. Guys, it's called courtesy. Okay, I got a big fat chin, though. Look at this chin. You know how some women have, I don't want to say, names or nothing, but there's ladies I've been with, let's say that. They have booties that will not quit, you guys, all right? It's just every time you see them, it's like you're like a dog. It's like, damn, you so thick. I mean, you ever been with a girl like that? Anyways, I got a chin that just won't quit, guys. And it's in a bad way. It's not like a girl booty, neither. It's a bad way. Anyways, Peach Pug says, oh, I forget to tell you, much love, Peach Pugs. There's a word missing there. You guys, anyone? Carmelie says, they said he was supposed to be in a virtual vacation trip on Mars. Damn, that's crazy. It's so deep, Karma. That's why I love that movie. Yeah, we're going to watch that. We're going to watch that. They go, the next day. He was copywritten strict. And, anyways, Peach Pug says, I used to be Mary Jameson. I changed my name on here. Oh, really? Much love, Mary Jameson. Jay Hawkins says, yeah, that's what's up, fam. Are you from the original PacLives channel? Jay Hawkins says, we are all still trying to figure out all of this, out. Thanks for the interesting chat. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. I appreciate it. And if I could do that with you guys where I'd come back and we'll watch it. I'll probably put my face, my big face and chin up in the corner. And I'll put a little bit of whatever, so it's not, directly just the movie. We'll watch it together. You guys let me know what you think. Oh, thank you so much, Peach Pugs. Oh, you're a sweetheart. I appreciate you and everyone. So thank you for coming over to the new channel. We're trying to get 1,000 people, because then we can do a giveaway, Peach Pug. So if you want to be in that, then yeah, definitely share and let your peoples know. I'd really appreciate that, and I could never pay you back, but hopefully I can give you a shirt and like a Funko or something. Anything. A couple stickers. Throwing a big fat doobie. I'm just kidding, YouTube. That's a joke. We're not really gonna. YouTube goes, oh, we got him. Got him. What? What? Thank you, Peach Pugs. I love you, fam. Gigi says, Mars is another crater on this super planet we're really on. Peach Pug says, hearts that. Oh, much love, fam. We'll see you later, okay, guys and gals. We'll come back, and I might come back with a movie later. So please be watching the PacLives 2 channel. We're going to go until at least March. So if we get enough people over here and we get enough positive vibes, because you guys know you're always bringing positive vibes. I appreciate it. We get enough, snowball effect over here, man. We might just stay on this one. But at least until March, we're going to be here. So thank you, Peach Pugs, Gigi, Jay Hawkins, who else? Miles. I love you so much. Two Hats. I appreciate it. Good night. Two Hats is too much probability of entities being right next to us. Yeah, man. I've done other videos. There's that one guy. What's that one guy's name? But he's from the Bases videos, I think. He talks about beings we can't see, and they're basically extraterrestrials. And he made a machine. He's like a nuclear physicist or something like that, astrophysicist, something. And he brought his work home one night to his underground lab or whatever in his basement, and he turned something on. And he said, long story short, whatever he turned on, he said it filled the whole room with blue light. And in the corner of the room, there was like a 8-foot tall looked like your classic gray alien, but it was like frozen and like crying and whimpering out, like whatever machine he built, the energy that was coming from it was hurting this being. He turned it off, the being was gone. He turned it back on and he could see the being. It was crazy. And he said he invented a. It's a long story, and I sound like a crazy person because you guys know the government's not just going to bring that out. The Apple gray spotter, you know, the eye spotter from Apple. You turn this bad boy on, you spot the invisible alien in your house. It's that simple. You know, and people be freaking out in the streets. What? So, of course, we never heard of that. So, anyways. And then Karma Lee says that Gigi was clones banned in Blade Runner. And then Peace Pug says, good night, all. Much love, Peace Pugs. Thank you so much, Mary. And then Gigi says, oh, they are. And then Gigi says, not exactly. You must watch. Yeah, we'll check that out, guys. So much love to everybody. Come back and see me, okay? I'm going to go randomly live on this channel. I hope you know, we're just trying to get the subs up for the most part because you guys, well, I'm going to give you a great show, of course, try to. But for the most part, you know, we want to get the subs up and give you guys a place where we can come and talk and stuff. So much love, guys. I love you. I'll see you later, okay? Thank you to all the new subs. And I'll read comments next episode, you know. So we'll do. It'll be a long one. If I think. Thank you, Karma, sweetheart. I think. What do you call it? That movie we were talking about watching. What was that called? With Schwarzenegger. Anyways, I think that's like around 2 hours. So good night. You're welcome, fam. Much love, guys. Oh, see you later. Okay, let's do this intro. See if I can do this slick enough. Good night, guys.